In this quiet laundromat, time slows. Headphones on, let R&B guide you into a warm, soulful escape.
We meet at crossroads and depart. Every silence breaks my heart. Ordinary yet profound. Love is lost yet still is found. Every train, a fleeting chance. Every glance, a fragile dance. Love is fragile, love is near. Yet it hides behind the fear. Every shadow, every flame, every heartbeat speaks your name. Crossroads of silence, undefined. Love is fragile, hard to find. Every step a twisted line. Still I wonder if you're mine. Crossroads of silence, fade to grow. Only time will let me know. Coffee cups and quiet rain. Ordinary yet it remains. Every cross and every turn leaves me with a heart that burns. If I reach, will you be there? Or vanish in the autumn air? Still I wonder if you're mine. Crossroads of silence, fade to grow. Only time will let me know.
Walking through the neon rain. Every shadow whispers pain. Dreams are traded, hearts restrained. But silence cannot change my name. Billboards scream of borrowed time, selling hope in fragile lines. Yet beneath the noise I find a pulse that keeps me intertwined. Every step a fragile fight. Every word a borrowed lie. I refuse to disappear. My voice will cut through fear. In this city of echoes, I won't fade. Shouting louder than the masquerade. Life is burning, I won't trade for silence in the shade. Echoes rise, echoes fall, but I will answer every call. Concrete rivers, endless streams, carry fragments of our dreams. We are sparks against the night, fragile flames that still ignite. Raise your hand, break the chains. We are more than just remains. Every scar's a map we trace. Every wound becomes our grave. In the city of echoes, I won't fade. Shouting louder than the masquerade. Life is burning, deep inside to the bone. I've been living on the surface all my life. Skin deep relationships, shallow strife. Never digging down to the marrow of things. Never feeling what real living brings. But pain has a way of cutting to the bone, stripping away everything you know, leaving only marrow, only what's essential. Marrow deep truth is existential. Marrow, that's where truth lives. Not in what you take, but what you give. From the deepest part of who you are. Ooh, marrow, that's where the real scars form and heal where life is felt. Marrow is where I finally knelt before the altar of what's real. Marrow deep is how I heal. I lost everything last year, hit the ground. Lost my marriage, lost my job, lost the sound of my own voice beneath the noise. Marrow showed me I had a choice to rebuild from the surface up again, or start from marrow, start from within, build a life that's bone deep true. Marrow taught me what to do. Ooh, ooh, strip away the superficial skin. Marrow is where I begin. Marrow, that's where truth lives. Not in what you take, but what you give. From the deepest part of who you are. Ooh, marrow, that's where the real scars form and heal where life is felt. Marrow is where I finally knelt before the altar of what's real. Society wants a surface level fine, but marrow demands we draw the line between existing and truly living indeed. Marrow is the promise that we keep to ourselves, to dig down to the core, to live marrow deep forevermore, not skimming life's surface like a stone. Marrow means living to the bone, so I'm asking marrow deep questions now. Why am I here? What matters? How do I wanna spend my finite days? Marrow deep living changes your way to the bone. Living deep, Marrow keeps me whole. So heavy, time to let go. I've been carrying cargo that isn't mine. My father's failures, my mother's shame, the family line of disappointment, of unmet expectations high. Cargo so heavy, I forgot how to fly. I carry my ex-wife's words like stones in my chest. You'll never be enough, on repeat, no rest. I carry my boss's voice telling me I'm replaceable. Cargo making my life unlivable. Cargo weighing me down to my knees. Generations of pain nobody sees. I'm tired of carrying what's not mine to hold. Cargo from stories too heavy, too old. Time to unload, time to be free. Cargo, you're not coming with me into the next chapter of my life. Cargo, just asked what would happen if I put it down. All the cargo I've been dragging around. I said, I don't know who I am without the weight. She said, that's what we're here to excavate. So I'm sorting through the cargo, one piece at a time, asking, is this mine, is this mine? Most of it isn't, most of it was placed on my shoulders by someone else's disgrace. Past their trauma, their unfulfilled dreams. Cargo isn't always what it seems. Cargo weighing me down to my knees. Generations of pain nobody sees. I'm tired of carrying what's not mine to hold. Cargo from stories too heavy to hold. Time to unload, time to be free. Cargo, you're not coming with me into the next chapter of my life. What if lightness is my birthright? What if I was never meant to fight this war with cargo on my back? What if freedom is just letting the cargo stack? Fall where it belongs with the ones who made it, not with me who just carried and conveyed it forward into my own innocent life. Cargo, I'm cutting you loose with a knife of truth, of boundary of this isn't mine. Cargo, I'm drawing the line between their story and my own. Cargo, I'm walking away, walking home. Lighter now, cargo down, free at last, unbound.
There's an undertow pulling me toward shore, toward safety, toward what came before, toward the life everyone expects me to live. Undertow is strong, but I won't give into the current that wants me tame, that wants me playing society's game. I'm swimming against the undertow now, even though I don't know how. Undertow pulling me back to the shallow water, to the beaten track, but I'm swimming deeper, swimming out. Undertow, I'm breaking free without a doubt, without a safety net. Undertow, I'm not done yet, fighting for the life I choose. Undertow, I refuse to lose. They say don't fight the current, you'll drown, but I'd rather drown and go back to town, where everyone lives the same prescribed life. Undertow wants me to be someone's wife, someone's mother, someone's good girl still, but I got dreams that won't be killed by undertow of expectations grip. Undertow won't make me slip back into the mold they made for me. Undertow, I'm swimming free. one who fits the mold, who never questions it. Undertow is the voice that says conform. I'm choosing to weather the storm of disapproval, of being called crazy for not being complacent, for not being lazy enough to let Undertow decide. Undertow, I'm swimming with the tide.
My life is a constellation, dots scattered across the sky. Random points of light until you draw the lines and clarify the pattern that was there all along, hidden in plain sight. Constellations only appear when you look at them right. That heartbreak at 23 a star. That job I lost at 30, another burning far from the others. But now I see they form a constellation, a story unknown. Constellation in the dark, every moment leaves its mark. Separate stars until you see the lines connecting you and me to who we're meant to become. Constellation, everyone of us is a pattern in the making. Constellations, earth shaking, revelation when you finally see the whole design. I used to think my life was chaos, random chance, but constellations taught me how to glance beyond the individual points of pain, to see the shape they made the game. From suffering, from joy, from every single day, constellations show the way. We're all connected, all part of something vast. Constellations linking future to the past. Ancient people saw gods in the stars above. Constellations are proof of love. Constellations in the dark, every moment leaves its mark. Separate stars until you see the lines connecting you and me to who we're meant to become. Constellation, everyone of us is a pattern in the making. Constellations, earth shaking, revelation when you finally see the whole design. So when you're lost in darkness, can't see the point, remember constellations need each joint, each star, each moment, each seeming mistake. Constellations are what they make. Together the picture becomes clear. Constellations dry every tear with meaning, with purpose, retroactively found. Constellations are no longer bound by the belief that life is meaningless, random cold. Constellations behold the pattern emerging from the chaos bright. Constellations, you were there all along in the night. Constellations, Yeah. I've said goodbye on train platforms all my life. To my mother when I left for college. To my ex-wife. Friends moving away. To lovers going home. Train platform goodbyes taught me about being alone. There's something about the whistle, the countdown to departure, that makes you say the things you should have said much earlier. I love you, I'm sorry, please don't go. Ooh. Train platform goodbyes, let the real feeling show. Train platform goodbyes, final call, last chance to say it all. Time compressed into a single moment's pain, watching them disappear on that train. Train platform goodbyes, bitter and sweet, the point where two timelines cease to meet. Father stood on a platform, waving at me once. I was 17, too cool to show emotion, just a shrug. I didn't know that would be the last time I'd see him whole. Before the stroke, before he lost control. Now every train platform goodbye feels sacred to me. I hug harder, I say everything, I let them see. My tears, my love, my fear of the distance. Train platform goodbyes taught me the importance of persistence, in showing up and saying it out loud, and not holding back and being proud. Train platform goodbyes, final call, last chance to say it matters, like it's the last story I'll tell. I hold on a second longer, I memorize their face. Train platform goodbyes taught me about grace, and letting people go while loving them still, and accepting that departure is part of the deal of being human, of connecting deep. Train platform goodbyes are promises we keep.
What was real? What did I imagine?
I found my old journal from 2005, reading my own words, but I barely recognize the person who wrote them, the pain he described. Was it really that bad, or did memory lie? Fading ink on yellow pages tell a story that I remember differently now. Can't tell what's truth and what's the story I've been telling myself. Fading ink is like my mental health. Fading ink, memories blur. Can't remember who we were. Time rewrites the past we knew, making villains into heroes, making lies feel true. Fading ink, nothing stays the same. Even our pain changes its name. My ex-wife called me yesterday. We laughed about the fights we had, the things we screamed about. It seemed so important, seemed worth the end. Now we can't remember why we couldn't bend. Fading ink taught me that perspective shifts. Yesterday's tragedy comes tomorrow's gifts. The worst day of my life 10 years ago is just a funny story. Now that I tell you, no, maybe memory's mercy is the way it fades. Maybe we need the ink to blur the darkest days. Fading ink, memories blur. Can't remember who we were. Time rewrites the past we knew, making villains into heroes, making lies feel true. Fading ink, nothing stays the same. Even our pain changes its name. So who am I if my past keeps changing? Who am I if memories rearranging? Everything I thought I knew for sure. Maybe fading ink is the cure for holding grudges, for staying stuck in a version of the story that ran out of luck. Fading ink gives us permission to let go, to rewrite the narrative of the life we know. So I'm closing the journal, putting it away, not to forget but to let memory decay into something softer, something I can hold. Fading ink turns bitter stories into gold. Let it fade, let it blur. Remembering who we were and weren't.
Jump.
You gotta jump. Standing at the edge, 10,000 feet high. They say the parachute will open when I fly. But what if it doesn't? What if I just fall? What if trust is just a lie we tell ourselves after all? I've been holding on to control my whole life. White knuckles gripping, cutting like a knife. Into my palms, into my soul. But holding on is making me less whole. Parachute trust, I gotta let go. Jump into the wind, into the unknown. They say the chute will catch me when I fall. But right now I can't see anything at all. Parachute trust, teach me how to believe in something I can't figure out. Oh, my therapist says I have abandonment wounds. That's why I test everyone, assume they'll leave before I let them in too deep. Parachute trust is something I can't keep. But I met someone who's patient with my fear, who doesn't run when my worst self appears. She's asking me to jump, to take the leap, to trust a parachute, to trust what's underneath. What if falling is just another word for faith? What if the parachute's been there all the way? Parachute trust, I gotta let go. Jump into the wind, into the unknown. They say the chute will catch me when I fall. But right now I can't see anything at all. Parachute trust, to one. Feeling my heart rate, feeling the sun on my face. One last time before I die, into the scariest moment of my life. 3, 2, 1, I'm jumping now. Free fall feels like dying somehow, but then I feel it open, feel the pull. The parachute was real, the parachute was full of all the trust I thought I'd lost, of all the faith I thought had cost. Too much to give, too much to spare, but parachute trust was always
I'm a lighthouse keeper, standing in the storm, guiding everyone to safety, keeping them warm, while my own foundation cracks beneath my feet. Lighthouse keeper, forgetting I need to eat. I save my friends from drowning every night, while I'm slowly losing my crash on my shores, I give them everything. Lighthouse keeper with a broken wing. Lighthouse keeper, burning out, shining for everyone else, no doubt. But who keeps the keeper from falling apart? Who guards the guardian's heart? Lighthouse keeper, running on fumes, lighting the way through everyone's gloom. But my own darkness is closing in. Lighthouse keeper, where do I begin? My therapist asked who takes care of me. I couldn't answer, couldn't see that I've been so busy being everyone sure that I forgot to save myself anymore. I attract the broken, the lost at sea. They see my light and swim to me, but I'm not a lighthouse, I'm just a woman. Lighthouse keeper, role is consuming. What if I turn my light inward for once? What if I wasn't everyone's lighthouse? Lighthouse keeper, burning out, shining for everyone else, no doubt. But who keeps the keeper from falling apart? Who guards the guardian's heart? Lighthouse keeper, running on fumes, lighting the way through everyone's gloom. But my own darkness is closing in. Lighthouse keeper, where do I begin? I'm learning that I can't save anyone who doesn't want to save themselves. It's done, I'm dimming my light to conserve my flame. Lighthouse keepers changing the game. I'm allowed to rest, to go dark for a while, to stop performing the savior smile. The ships will have to find their own way. Lighthouse keeper is off duty today and tomorrow and maybe next week too, until I remember that I'm human through and through. Not a lighthouse, not a beacon, just me. Lighthouse keeper setting herself. Dimming the light, saying to myself tonight, no more lighthouse keeper. Just a woman finding myself tonight. Our relationship is like aperture adjusting, sometimes wide open, sometimes constricting, like coming through, controlling what we see. Aperture, you and me, in and out of focus, blurring the lines. Aperture, reading signs of whether we should open up or close down tight. Aperture, getting the light right. It's harder than it looks, harder than we thought. Aperture, we've been caught in the wrong setting, too exposed or too dark. Aperture, missing the mark of balance of the perfect view. Aperture, me and you. Aperture, let me see you clear. Not too far, not too near, just the right amount of light coming through. Aperture, me and you, finding focus, finding frame. Aperture, it's not the same as before. We need to adjust. Aperture, rebuild trust by controlling what we let in. Aperture, we begin again with better settings this time. Last time we opened too wide, too fast. Aperture couldn't last with all that exposure, all that vulnerability. Aperture, we couldn't see the danger until we'd already burned out. Aperture, without a doubt, we need to be more careful, more controlled. Aperture, I'm told by every therapist, every friend who cares, that aperture, we should be aware of our limits, of our boundaries, of our needs. Aperture succeeds when you find the right setting for the light. Aperture, getting it right takes time, takes patience, takes trying again. Aperture, and then when you've adjusted, when you found your range. Aperture, the change is subtle but profound. Everything comes clear. Aperture, you're here. Aperture, let me see you clear. Not too far, not too near, just the right amount of light coming through. Aperture, me and you, finding focus, finding frame. Aperture, it's not the same as before. We need to adjust. Aperture, rebuild trust by controlling what we let in. Aperture, we begin again with better settings this time. In the margins, where the truth hides. I write your name in the margins of my notebook. Like a teenager with a crush, I'm hooked on the idea of you, on the what if game. Margin, that's where I keep your name. Saved from the main text, from the real story. Margin, you're my secret glory, my hidden desire, my unspoken truth. Margin is where I keep my youth alive, dreaming of impossible things. Margin is where my heart sings songs I'll never sing out loud. Margin, I'm not allowed to want you, to need you in the main text. Margin is what comes next. In the margins, that's where you live, in the space I give to dreams that can't come true. Margins, that's where I keep you, safe from reality, from consequence. Margins make sense when the main story can't include. Margins, my solitude with you is all I have. You're married, I'm engaged, we're both committed. Margin is where we've admitted, through glances, through moments, through words unsaid. Margin inside my head, you're everything everything the main text isn't. Margin, you're persistent in showing up in my thoughts, in my dreams. Margin bursting at the seams. What if margins are where the real story lives? What if everything that the main text gives is just obligation, just duty, just routine? What if margin is where I've been most alive, most myself, most true? Margin is always you. That makes me feel this way, this real. Margin, I can't conceal my feelings anymore, even from myself. Margin sitting on the shelf of my heart, taking up more space each day. Margin, there's no way. In the margins, that's where you live in the space I give to dreams that can't come true. Margins, that's where I keep you safe from reality, from consequence. Margins make sense when the main story can't include. Margins, my solitude with you is all I have. In the margins of my life, you're written in invisible ink. In the margins, I could never be.
Yeah, I invited my enemy to dinner last night. Sounds crazy, but something told me it was right. We've been at war for years, words like weapons thrown, breaking bread together, just us alone. At first the silence was heavy, thick with past, but when the food came somehow the ice cracked fast. There's something sacred about sharing a meal. Breaking bread makes everything real. Breaking bread, breaking walls. When we eat together, anger falls away like crumbs from the table we share. Breaking bread is a prayer for peace, for understanding, for grace. Breaking bread face to face, we're just humans hungry for connection. Breaking bread is resurrection. My father and I didn't speak for 10 years. Pride and stubbornness accumulated tears. Then he got sick, I brought him soup, sat by his bed. That's when we started breaking bread. And with it, breaking down the walls we built, forgiving the unforgivable, releasing guilt. One spoonful at a time, one story shared. Breaking bread showed me he cared. In his own broken way, in his own time, breaking bread helped us climb. Breaking bread, breaking walls. When we eat together, anger falls away like crumbs from the table we share. Breaking bread is a prayer for peace, for understanding, for grace. Breaking bread face to face, we're just humans hungry for connection. Breaking bread is resurrection. Every culture knows this ancient truth, that strangers become family in the dining room booth, that conflicts dissolve when you pass the salt. Breaking bread is never anyone's fault. So I'm setting a bigger table now, inviting more people, teaching my kid how to share his plate, to listen, to care. Breaking bread means there's always room for one more chair. In this world that's trying to divide us all, breaking bread is the revolution, the call to remember we're more alike than different inside. Breaking bread is how we survive.
I am undomesticated and I'm proud. I won't lower my voice, I won't quiet down. They've been trying to tame me since I was young. Undomesticated woman with a sharp tongue and sharper teeth and claws. I won't file down to make you comfortable in this town that wants women soft, wants women meek. Undomesticated, I'm not what you seek. Undomesticated, I refuse to be trained to sit, to stay, to hide my pain behind a smile, behind good manners. Undomesticated, I'm raising banners of rebellion, of wild feminine rage. Undomesticated, breaking out of the cage they built for girls like me. Undomesticated, dangerously free. They said I never find love being this way. Too much, too wild, too loud to stay in a relationship with a man who needs a domesticated woman who feeds his ego, his comfort, his fragile pride. But I found a man who loves my wild side, who doesn't want me tamed or chained. Undomesticated, unchained from expectations of undomesticated, finally me. Undomesticated, I refuse to be trained to sit, to stay, to hide my pain behind a smile, behind good manners. Undomesticated, I'm raising banners of rebellion, of wild feminine rage. Undomesticated, breaking out of the cage they built for girls like me. Undomesticated, dangerously free. I'm teaching my daughter to stay wild too, to never let anyone domesticate her truth, to bite back, to how to take up space. Undomesticated is a state of grace. Not chaos, not lack of self-control, but choosing to live from your whole soul, not just the parts society approves. Undomesticated, I got nothing to prove to anyone but myself anymore. Undomesticated to my core, this is who I was born to be. Undomesticated, wild and free. Never take, never trade. Undomesticated, I remain.
I'm going feral, I can feel it in my blood. The civilized veneer cracking like mud. In the drought, revealing what's underneath it. Feral teeth, feral grief. They taught me to be tamed, to color sidelines, to suppress my animal, ignore the signs that I was never meant for cubicles and ties. Feral means I'm done with civilized lies. Going feral, breaking free from the cage of society's script of appropriate rage. I'm howling at the moon, I'm running through the trees. Going feral is what sets me free from performance, from pretense, from the grind. Going feral, reclaiming my primal mind. No more quit my job without a backup plan. Started living off the land, growing food, building with my hands. Going feral, understanding that humans were wild for millennia before we built these cities, these concrete floors that separate us from the earth beneath. Going feral is how I'm free. From anxiety, from depression's hold, going feral, breaking the mold. Going feral, breaking free from the cage of society's script of appropriate rage. I'm howling at the moon, I'm running through the trees. Going feral is what sets me free from performance, from pretense, from the grind. Going feral, claiming my primal mind. No more domestication, no more shame. Going feral, I'm untaming my name. My family says I lost my mind, but I've never felt more aligned with who I'm meant to be. Going feral, save me from slow death by comfort, by routine, from the anesthetized in between of living and just existing through. Going feral is living true to instinct, to passion, to wild desire. Going feral in my fire, that 9 to 5 was smothering slow. Going feral, I let go. Wild and free, feral me, never going back to captivity. Feral me, never going back to captivity. Oh. I'm sediment, layers upon layers deep, of every person I tried to be, every promise I couldn't keep. Compressed under pressure, under time, sediment of a life that was never fully mine. Yeah. Yeah. At the bottom layer is the boy I was at 8, before the world taught me to hate myself, my dreams, my tender heart. Sediment buried the truest part. Sediment digging down through years, through the layers of my fears, trying to find a bedrock me underneath the sediment debris of who they wanted me to be. Sediment set me free from the weight of accumulated lies. Sediment, time to excavate and rise. Layer by layer, year by year, I became sediment, unclear about who I really am inside. Sediment where my truth can't hide. But archaeologists know that sediment tells stories of what came before, of ancient glories. So I'm digging through my sediment soul, looking for the boy who was whole before the world compressed me down, before I learned to wear the crown. Sediment digging down through years, through the layers of my fears, trying to find a bedrock me underneath the sediment debris of who they wanted me to be. Sediment set me free from the weight of accumulated lies. Sediment, time to excavate and ride. Each layer tells me who I tried to be, the athlete, the scholar, the man who couldn't see that becoming sediment is an evolution. Yeah, yeah. It's the slow burial of your own revolution. So I'm breaking through the sediment now, cracking open the layers somehow, finding a boy underneath it all. Sediment doesn't get to make me small anymore. I'm digging to the core, where the real me was before the world started piling on its demands. Sediment falling away like sand. Digging deeper, finding me. Sediment breaking, finally free. They say there are wolves and there are sheep, and I've been a sheep, half asleep, following the herd to where they go, never questioning, never saying no. But there's a wolf inside me waking up, tired of drinking from the same cup as everyone else, living the same script. Wolves and sheep, I finally flip. Wolves and sheep, I'm choosing my side. No more following, I'm the guide of my own life, my own path. Wolves and sheep, I'm feeling the wrath of the herd that wants me back in line. But wolves and sheep don't mix, and I'm done being prey, done being led. Wolves and sheep, I'm wolf instead. The sheep are comfortable, sheep are safe, following the shepherd to their grave, never knowing what it means to run. Wolves and sheep, I choose the sun, even if it burns, even if I'm alone. Wolves walk solo, wolves have known the price of freedom is the pack. Wolves and sheep can't go back. Once you've tasted what it means to lead your own life, to be free. Wolves and sheep, I'm choosing my side. No more following, I'm the guide of my own life, my own path. Wolves and sheep, I'm feeling the wrath of the herd that wants me back in line. But wolves and sheep don't mix, and I'm done being prey, done being led. Wolves and sheep, I'm wolf instead. They'll call you dangerous, call you lone. They'll say you've lost your way, you've grown too proud, too wild, too far from grace. But wolves and sheep can't share the same space. I'd rather be a wolf alone than a sheep who's never known what it means to choose your fate. Wolves and sheep, I can't wait for permission, for approval, for the herd to tell me that I'm good, that I'm heard. Wolves don't need validation from sheep. Wolves and sheep, I'm diving deep, howling alone, but I'm home. Wolves and sheep, I chose the wolf indeed. Wolves and sheep, I chose the wolf in me. I'm excavating myself, layer by layer, down through the sediment of this town that bury my voice, my wild heart. Excavation is where I start to find the girl I was before they told me to be small, to be what they sold me as femininity, as acceptable as right. Excavation is bringing her to life. Excavation, digging
Excavation is setting me free. Archaeology of the self, of the soul. Excavation makes me whole. Excavation, digging through the debris of who they wanted me to be, finding artifacts of my true self. Excavation, reclaiming my wealth of passion, of fury, of untamed voice. Excavation is my choice to uncover what was buried alive. Excavation is how I survive. Some things I find are damaged, broken, some are pristine, never spoken out loud, but preserved in the earth of me. Excavation is the key to understanding who I really am. Beneath the performance, beneath the scam of being palatable, being nice. Excavation cuts through like a knife, sharp and true, revealing